Welcome to YC, a beautiful day here in downtown Greenville. The Ducks are playing day before the 4th of July. I'm Jamarcus Gaston. Jack and Megan have the day off today, right before the holiday, but we have a wonderful guest co-host with us today. We have the new Miss South Carolina, Jada Samuel, from right here in the upstate. Jada, thank you so much for gracing us with your beautiful presence here on YC. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
This is so cool to be back at home and to be on Your Carolina.
Yeah, we loved it. When we had the seat that was open, I was like, you know who I want to fill this one? Jada Samuel. We're so proud that you are the new Miss South Carolina from right here in the upstate, and I love it because you're a broadcast journalism major.
Yes, I was at Carolina. I was a journalism major, and then the Miss South Carolina Scholarship Organization provided me enough scholarship funds to go back and get an MBA. So
you may be in the seat one day.
I hope so. I don't know who's in charge of that, but tell them I'm ready.
They're watching Jada, so we can make it happen. But we're so proud of all that you've accomplished. And I told you, I was sitting back when you were being crowned. I was like, this is the moment. I called this one right here. I knew that because. But tell us a little bit about the background. You've tried for the crown many times.
5 times.
5 times.
Yes.
So if there's not a story of resilience, this is it.
I hope that people from all backgrounds, all age groups, any person in this city, in this state, in this country is motivated by that story, because you really can't give up on your dreams. No matter how old you are. I'm the oldest woman to have won the Miss South Carolina crown because of the rule change. I did it with a unique talent, and I did it as the 4th black woman out of 86 years.
That really hit me because, we had Dr. Dial, Miss South Carolina 2015, I do believe.
Yes.
She was here, and I told her I was watching both of your faces during that moment because how powerful it was for you. You could feel that emotion, but you could also feel the weight that was on Daja because she knows what you're stepping into.
Yes.
She knows the power and the privilege and, the honor that is, but that's a unique for black women, the 4th black woman to wear the crown. I mean, do you feel pressure? Do you feel empowered by it? What does that make you feel?
I feel no pressure because each Miss South Carolina has created their own legacy in such a unique and special way. And so I know that what I'll bring to the table and what I'll be able to do in service to this state is going to be so much different than any other woman that has served before. So I'm really excited just to create my own legacy.
Yeah. How did you choose the talent? Because when you did the talent, when you first started with the talent, they said what you were going to be doing. I was like, interesting. I don't know about this. But the moment you started speaking as Angela Bassett, there's something that took over you.
Did it feel like Auntie Angela?
It felt like Auntie Angela was saying everything. I just sat down and listened.
I tried my best to embody her. I actually grew up doing theater and speech and debate at Southside High School.
Okay, which is known for their speech and debate program.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I was really excited to be able to bring that to the Miss South Carolina stage 5 years ago. I didn't think that I had an on-stage talent because I don't dance at all. I cannot hold a note, so I don't sing and I don't play an instrument. And so I thought that bringing this unique talent to the stage was an opportunity for me to tell stories. And that's what I do as a journalist, and that's what I've been able to do. So I'm really excited to have been able to share stories like Angela Bassett's about purpose. I've shared stories about sexual assault. I've shared stories about the Emmanuel AME shooting in Charleston. So I've always tried to use that moment to tell a story that was bigger than myself.
And I think everyone felt that too, because it was just one of those things of like we had never seen perhaps a talent like that, but once we heard it, it was such an empowering message that everyone said she can go to school, she can go anywhere and just do this talent, and it will make folks think about how they're living, what they're thinking, what's next in their life. So it was a powerful moment.
Thank
for people
you.
who didn't know your platform, what is your platform for?
My platform is called I Shape Me, Empowering Girls to Lead Through Mentorship. And I had my own struggles with self-esteem growing up. And one of the things that I was able to do was start an event my senior year of high school that I thought was going to be small, and we had over 70 girls show up. So I know there was a need for discussions on self-esteem, positive body image, having that grounded faith in Christ, and also, creating community and finding mentors. So I started that organization, and it became my platform as a Miss South Carolina contestant. And I'm really looking forward to implementing mentorship opportunities throughout the state of South Carolina during my year of service.
And you've already been busy. I've seen videos of you in schools, already working with young girls and young people, helping them with that message, because with social media and so many, people out there that everyone's trying to be like that person. I loved how real you were on stage. You've been nothing but real around here. Jada came into the office and said, "I broke a nail."
I did. I am not going to show everyone on camera, but I did this morning.
Don't zoom in. I said no one would notice that but you, Jada.
Yes.
But people love that transparency and that honesty, because people break nails. People
Yes,
are real
absolutely.
people. So let's talk about some of the things that people may not know about Miss South Carolina. What are some of the things what are some quirky things that you do that people may not know?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that I have too many that I'm not already open to
already
sharing.
shown people.
Yeah, I'm an open book, but I am really family oriented. I love my family. Most of them are at home watching in the upstate, so I'm really proud
Hey guys,
to know that they're watching. I don't know if I have too many quirks that I don't know.
Yeah, it's I don't know about the quirks thing. If you're not, doing stuff for Miss South Carolina, where can people find you? What are some of the things that they would be that say Jada loves to do blank?
I was a really picky child growing up when it came to food, and now I am a foodie.
Oh, yeah?
I absolutely love to find new restaurants. I mean, I was just walking up this morning thinking about Limoncello and some good pasta from Limoncello.
Absolutely.
There are so many different restaurants here in Greenville that I love to try. I lived in Columbia for a few years, so I love trying restaurants there. I'm just a foodie lately.
Okay, well, you got the right guy, because I will tell you the places to eat. There's a list.
I need the
a list. Yeah, so during your reign, if you ever have a question like any part of the state, if you're like, where should I eat? I got you, Jada.
I need that.
Yeah. And people, of course, they can reach out through the Miss South Carolina organization if they're trying to book you to come and speak to some young girls or some young kids.
Absolutely. It's www.miss.sc-org. I think miss-sc.org.
Oh
my goodness, new job, got to figure out all the details here. But it's miss-sc.org.
In TV, when we get new jobs, we'll be calling CBS, ABC, and we're on a totally different network. So
totally different one. But that's the new
it.
job, and that's where you can find me. You can also find me on Instagram at Jada M. Samuel, all platforms actually, Twitter, all the things at Jada M. Samuel, and then also at Miss America SC. You can find me on all platforms.
You're going to do really well at Miss America. I can already tell. Let us say it right here. I think we have a top contender here for sure. We're going to make it happen. We got the crown pins on. I got to wear the crown pin on your Miss America Day. There you go. Before we get into our question of the day, our Sphinx question of the day, which is about, what is the moment you will never forget? Tell us what was going through your mind during that moment on stage as you were crowned Miss South Carolina, because I think we could all feel the emotion.
Oh my goodness, so many things. I think when you try at something for so long, when it finally happens, you are in awe and just, I don't even know. I still don't have the words sometimes. It was such a huge moment for me. I knew that it would be life-changing, and I was just in awe that it actually happened. And the first person that I thought about was my grandmother, who was at home watching, and all of my cousins were with her and watching. Our family experienced a death in the family, and so they were all together and just surrounding her with love in that moment. And it was really cool to see so many of my family members out in the crowd and at the end of the runway, and then so many of them I knew were at home watching.
And you spoke about your grandmother.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, you spoke about your grandmother during that moment too, to talk about how she, wouldn't be able to be on that stage because of the color of her skin, and the fact that you're the newly crowned Miss South Carolina. I mean, that is a moment. So
it was special for sure.
Well, Jada, we're so thankful to have you here. Congratulations
Thank
again,
you.
our new Miss South Carolina, Jada Samuel.